we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to take a look at this guy. This is the new banner unit that is coming out with the Dokkan Fest Super Vegeta. Now, Dokkan Fest Super Vegeta, to me, is very, very ultra impressive. I feel like you're going to see him be able to impact the game in a lot of different ways. Now, this cell is a bit more restrictive. This cell is good, right? But the main draw of this cell is that he is an android/cell saga, category extreme class ally, 3 key and 40% attack and defensive buffer. So Dokkan at this point, it is very obvious they know what they're doing. These banner units, just making them supports every single time that are like very strong in multiple ways is a good way to go about it, right? Now, here's the thing with this cell though. I don't like that they made it Android Cell Saga Extreme class, unless they're really going to try and buff that a lot more. I mean, it seems like all of a sudden they're dipping into Android/Cell Saga again, so, you know, we'll see, for sure. But I do feel like in the future, characters like Cell X from Dragon Ball Heroes and stuff is something we will see, and, you know, this second form Cell, if he was just, you know, Android, like just Android category support, honestly, I think would have been fine. I mean, we already do have 100 Android category support type units, but I think that would have made this cell a little bit better. He's still going to be super good. That's just maybe a nitpick I've got with him. I also am rocking this Android 18. I'm going to do a separate video focusing on 18. She has an easy A as well. Now she's very good. Okay, look at in cell. Now, one of the big things... Okay, so recently, I've talked about a lot of these LRs, right? LR Cell... LR Rose Goku Black, LR Buhan, LR Turles. All of them really good, but I've said they're very good, but they need help, right? There's not a good enough cell to run within LR Cell, right? Like that was an issue for difficult content. Well, I don't think we're really going to have that issue anymore because this cell's at 127k defense right there. He gets 180% defense on super attack. So he's going to be at like 300k defense right here. Alright? Like that's going to be good enough to rock in difficult content. If there's an Android and Cell Saga enemy, he gets 18% chance to crit, 18% damage reduction. Let's just go ahead and see him attack. What is his super attack effect? Greatly raises attack for 1 turn. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what Cell is going to do. Again, his defense is like 300k range, it seems like. And he's really making the int LR Cell quite a bit better also. Alright, so Cell's going to give us a... Wow. Wow, okay. Whew, boy, that's... He's doing 4 million with the amount of support he's giving. That's pretty good. Okay, his links. I gotta check exactly all of the links he's activating here in a second. That's gonna be important for me to see. We are running him, of course, on the Android Saga team. You know, it is interesting. Like, what is the Android/Cell Saga team gonna look like? Because, again, now all of a sudden, they've added quite a few units to it, right? We got the Int LR Gohan EZA, right? He just recently dropped. He's not... Well, actually, he probably is. Is he the best unit on the team? No, I mean, in LR Cell, especially with this STR Cell dropping, I would say in LR Cell is probably better than the in LR Gohan. AGL LR Gohan is you know, definitely in the discussion as well. But, right, we just got the in LR Gohan EZA. The STR free-to-play LR Trunks came out, right? And then now we have, you know, the EZA for Android 18. The Yardrat Super Saiyan Goku got his EZA. Obviously, Dokkan Fest Super Vegeta, the second form Cell. All of a sudden, you know, in the last couple of months, we've had a lot of buffs to Android/Cell Saga, which is good. It did need it. It was a complete ass-cheeks fodder team before. Now it's actually a little bit more relevant. Alright, so it looks like with Int Cell, we have 3 links. What is this? Messenger from the Future? Big Bad Bosses and Fierce Battle are all active with this LR Cell. His other links are Attack of the Clones, Wall Standing Tall, Nightmare, and Brutal Beatdown. I mean, Big Bad Bosses, Nightmare, Brutal Beatdown, very easy to get on villain teams. If you're going to try and run this cell for whatever reason on, like, Transformation Boost. I mean, honestly, this is going to work. Like, you can go into, like, all manner of difficult content just like this is going to work, I think. These two cells together, right? Because, you know, again, LR Cell has got that healing like factor of his as well in his back pocket. I mean, getting under 30% is a little bit specific and tricky at times, but like you still have that ability right there. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. The only thing is that no, Attack of the Clones is not the good. There's another link that one of these cells have. I need to take a look. What is it? There's a ridiculous link that one of these cells has. Is it? Oh, it's Ultimate Life Form. Yeah, which is 2 key, 3% HP regen, and 10% attack and defense. Oh, god damn it. In LR Cell does have that Ultimate Life Form. I think that's... So, the bottom left one is Legendary Power. One above that, I believe, is Ultimate Life Form. That link, that's one of the best links in the game, right? Again, 3% HP regen, 2 key, and 10% attack and defense. If this STR cell had that, that would be very, very good. All right, enough foreplay, enough chit-chatting. Let's go ahead and get to it. I'm doing a lot of talking here, but, I mean, the good news is that this cell's power should be fairly obvious to see, right? You see that, you know, his attack stats, considering he's also giving the support, are pretty good. Remember that he does get, like, most of his defense on super. 4 million right there. Okay. Yeah, 4 million attack stat, man. I like this cell. I think he's pretty good. Especially, like, you know, we could have gotten a higher attack stat if I brought the Tech Perfect cell as well. It's like a rotational, like, Tech Perfect cell, maybe, like, the LR Androids or Android 13, and then this second form cell. Like, he's going to be capable of doing really good damage numbers, and then just being very good with other cells. Because the only other second form cell in the game that we really had was the Tech second form cell, who, you know, he is good, but he is he's an extreme tech support type unit, right? So it's not like he is relevant in any way. I wonder if they could give us like maybe again Android Cell Saga could be worldwide download celebration, and what if it's like a first form cell that absorbs both of the androids and goes all the way to perfect or something like that. You know, there's definitely several different, like, ways that they could do, like, you know, again, Cell and Gohan, again, as, like, Dokkan Fest, right? Because it's, like, again, you know, the first form Prime Battle Cell is fine, the LR, like, he's okay. But, like, you know, we could easily get a first form Dokkan Fest Cell. We do need a new Perfect Cell as well. Perfect Cell, like, you know, the STR, the Tech, and the Int one, you know, right, that's the Tech Perfect Cell right there. We have not had a new Perfect Cell since 2016. So, like, they definitely could give us a new Perfect Cell. Because remember, the Int LR is Cell Perfect form, right? So we need, like, a new Perfect Cell is, of course, the one that comes back after he's blown up. They even, honestly, like, they could even give us a cell that, like, utilizes the revival mechanic. I feel like, right? Like, there's no reason they couldn't just do that. I mean, I don't know what his animation would be, because it would be very similar to what, you know, in LR cells is, but you guys get my point there. Alright, so we would be able to get a little bit of extra... What link would that be? That is Nightmare that he has with Android 13, but we wouldn't really be able to get the attack or like that. Defense is at 100k, so again, I mean, even this is a turn with no support, and remember, I mean, his defense is going to be, what, like 230k, 40k or something like that after he super attacks? He's getting 180% defense on super. So it's like, it seems like you can really go into super difficult content. You rock in LR Cell in slot 1 and then the second form Cell in slot 2. That's pretty good. You know, this is definitely a much needed buff for the Android category. So this update, you know, they kind of have buffed several different teams here. You know, Androids needed help, because that Android Extreme Super Battle Road stage is brutal too. So like, you know, this second form Cell, again, he really makes the other cells a lot better, right? So that's going to be super good for, you know, potentially trying to beat that stage. Because, like, you know, this LR 16, 17, 18, they're really not that impressive. I was trying no item attempts in that Android Extreme category Super Battle Road stage. And, like, I've not used Android 16 for, like, 2 years or a year and a half or something like that, it feels like. And, like, I brought Android 16 out thinking, like, oh, yeah, you guys are in trouble now. And then Android 16 was taking 90k per hit. I was like, oh, Okay, sure. That's fine. Yeah, the 16, 17, 18, they're probably one of the like worst designed units, fastest aging units I can remember. That 16, 17, and 18. It's like they went from like very good to like just aged like dog shit so fast. Like their relevance was so short-lived. And it certainly would have helped them a lot more had the Android/Cell Saga team not been like completely abandoned. And like androids, those two categories were just like left for dead. All right, I think we'll probably just finish up with this last attack set for second form Cell right here. Let me know what you guys think of him. I think he's definitely very good. You know, to nitpick him a bit, I would like him better as just an Android category support type unit. But, I mean, he's still going to be wicked with any other Cell unit. I mean, any Cell that's not from Dragon Ball Heroes, I guess, right? But, I mean, he'll work well with, like, you know, some of the other androids. You know, it's very possible that we get, like, I think the future androids could be a Dokkan Fest at some point, right? Like, maybe, like, you know, Android 18 exchange into Android 17 or something like that, right? Like, I feel like that could work as a Dokkan Fest. I mean, if Videl got a Dokkan Fest, I think the androids, which killed all the Z fighters, you know, before being beaten by Trunks, killed by Trunks in the future, I think they qualify as being okay for a Dokkan Fest, right? And, you know, you could either have both of them together as a duo card, or have them be an exchange, you know, both in one unit. I feel like would work as a Dokkan Fest. As long as the Android/Cell Saga team is getting like extreme class units, this Cell is going to be, you know, looking good. But he does look good. I think the attack stat numbers he's putting up are pretty crazy for how much support he gives. Like 4 and 5 million attack stats and stuff. For the amount of support he's giving, this Cell is really good. His defense is ridiculously low, though. Holy hell. But, I mean, he's getting... his defensive stat, right? Like, after he super attacks, he's rocking very good defense. But just like that set, 9,000. I feel like we don't get too many units nowadays who are, like, under 10,000 defense, right? So, let me know what you guys think of this second form Cell. I think he's very, very good. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.